So better.
What's he selling?
Tickets to watch the water. Gotta get to go up there and see some more.
Okay, he is the one in charge here. He's going to tell us the history of the fall. And what about it about?
Okay. So, hello everyone.
Hello.
You're welcome to Asenema Waterfall.
Wait till everybody gets here, because we got one straggling back there.
I'll project so everybody can hear me. You can speak with your side. So I need about 7 minutes of your time. I just want to tell you about this place so you know where you are. Can someone check the time? If I exceed 7 minutes, you shut me down. So my name is Bright. They call me Bright, but I prefer you call me the Lali. The Lali, yeah, that's the local name, that's the native name, you understand? So this place is called Asenema Waterfall. Asenema is the name of the community that this place is part of. This place belongs to the community. So the waterfall was named after the community. And then when we say Asenema, it simply implies the children of the valley. If I want to do direct translation, it's our children down there. You understand? That's direct translation of Asenema. It means the children of the valley. The concept is there is another town up there called Akropong, and then a prejudice. Our forefathers and mothers used to stay there. A group of them migrated down here. So it was like some people were uphill, some were downhill. So those of them up there were calling these people Asehomano in the local tree language, meaning the children of the valley. You understand? And then that has become the name of the community. And then as time goes on, Asehomano was corrupted to Asenema. You understand? So Asenema Waterfall. This place was discovered in the year 1931. Some will say it's not long ago, but I'll explain why. It was discovered in the year 1931 by a farmer called Emmanuel Farmer. Unfortunately, this farmer just died 6 months ago. Wow. Yeah, he wasn't that old when he saw the place. He was very young, farming around with his father. In Ghana and then in small communities like Asenema, those days, schooling was in, so in the villages, whatever your father is doing, especially the male children, the possibility of you taking after your father is really high. And then since farming was the common thing they do, so a male child, if you are not going to school, then you have to follow your father to the farm. You understand? The girls help in the kitchen. So Kwame Mantu was on the farm with his father. Those days the farmlands were very far from the houses. Some of these farmers have a structure or a cabin on the farmland where some of them can spend the whole week working on the farm without coming back to the house, you understand? So Kwame Mantu and his father got short of water and they decided that they would stretch in the forest, hoping they could see a stream or a spring or anything water, you understand? So as they were looking in the forest, they heard the noise of the fall from afar. There is an old house at the gate. You saw that bamboo structure where you make your payment. That structure, behind that structure, there's an old house in the bush. It was made by mud. You understand? It's still there right now as we speak. We go back. I close after you. I will not stay here anymore. Close. I'm going home, so I'll go with you. So I'll show you if you want to see it. That was where Kwame Mantu and his father were living when they heard the noise of the fall from that distance. And then it took a little bravery and curiosity from Kwame Mantu, who was just 10 years old, to trace the noise of this waterfall from that distance through a thick forest that nobody could see through. There was no spaces like this. There was no straight path like this. It was a thick forest that you cannot see through, you understand? So that little boy disobediently traced the noise of this fall from that distance. And then he saw this. So he was 10 when he saw this, 1931 to 2024, because I said he died 6 months ago. It's 93 years, so when you add 10 to 93, he was 103 years when he died 6 months ago. So I said during disobedience, I use that word because then this place was regarded as sacred, an evil forest. I'm using the word evil, not really evil, because we believe some spirit possessed the place, you understand? So people were not allowed to come. So coming in here was like a taboo, it was a forbidden. So there has to be a ritual for cleansing, you understand? Yeah, so there was a ritual. And then from then it paved way for everybody to come in. You understand? Yeah. So for the source of the water as well, it's a combination of a stream and a spring. There's a stream flowing down from this same Akropong that I talked about, crosses the road to Safari Valley, and then find its way there. I don't know if you know about Safari Valley.
No.
So there's another water also coming out from this rock as a spring. So in a dry season, when it's not raining, when everything is dry, this water doesn't dry.
Still flows.
It still flows, but it will not be as much as this one. That will be the spring. You understand? That will be the portion of it that is coming from the rock.
Right.
Still flows in the dry season when it's not raining, when everything is dry. You understand? And then that's the difference between this waterfall and other. There are other waterfalls around, about 5 of them. The commonly known one is Waterfall. Now when you go there in a dry season, you see no waterfall. Now this place will definitely see waterfall. You understand? Yeah. So this water, back to cultural aspect. We were told in school that our forefathers were transferred to the western world and the sea. And then these rivers, streams, lakes, waterfalls in Africa, they are all connected to the sea. That's what we were taught in school. They are all connected to the sea. So we believe these waters possess ancestral power. You understand? So we were told when we come here, touch this water, wash our face with it. To the belief of ancestral powers, we are going to be cleansed spiritually. Some also prefer to go far under the flow of the water to clean them for some good fortune. Some also fetch the water into an empty bottle, take it to the house.
Speak up a little louder. I'm sorry.
Yeah. We believe this water possesses ancestral powers. You understand? Not only this place, but everywhere you see in Africa, everywhere in Africa where you see a river, a stream, lake, waterfall, they are all connected to the sea. And then we believe the sea possesses some ancestral power. Same as this. You understand? So when you go there, touch that water, wash your face with it, you should have a belief that you are going to be cleansed spiritually. Some also prefer to go under the fall for the water to fall on them for some good fortune. Some also fetch the water into an empty bottle to take to the house, go use it for some spiritual healings and all that. You understand? Some also prefer to make a wish with a friend. You understand? So as it is not deep in there, very shallow, not even at the knee level, like really shallow. And there are no stones in there as you see around here. It feels like a beach sand when you step in barefoot. You understand? Yeah, so we will go closer. Those of you who would like to step in, have a feel of the water. It's kind of cold, cold. I don't like it cold. But I don't know, your body will adjust to it the moment you step in. You understand? It's not deep, very shallow. So I think we should go closer and then take a look.
Let's see if it's going to be all the way.